I love entertaining in the summer.
Of course.
I love going in the backyard. I love firing up the Barbie.
It is the best time of year.
I know, so we need some ideas, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so we are in the Good Day Cafe. We're cooking up a sizzling summer steak.
And don't forget that summer cocktail you'll be sipping on as well. Our friends from STK are here. We've got Executive Chef Robert Liberato and bartender and cocktail specialist Charley Gonzalez joining us here in the Good Day Cafe. I want to start there, but I'll actually come here.
Wait, did you make espresso martinis?
I sure did.
Exactly.
Tease.
But Robert, we will officially start with you since you are the executive chef and the man in charge. This, first of all, smells great. I know this one hasn't been cooked, but over here, this is like the perfect summer meal.
Now, Kurt, don't feel bad. You can start with espresso martini.
Okay.
There's no rules here. You can start anywhere you want.
Okay.
Australian tomahawk. So we have this beautiful. This is about 2.5 pounds. Now, I don't know your traditions in your family, but Father's Day for my family, my dad gets a steak. He gets a nice big piece of steak, and he'll sit down and eat that whole thing. So
by himself?
Yes.
What's the difference in steaks? What's the best steak to put on the barbecue?
Ooh, really depends on the marble. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want to please everybody, the temperature has a lot to do with it. This is a nice big cut steak. It has a lot of very versatile, very forgiving as well. You have a ribeye. It's a tomahawk. It's basically a ribeye. You got your spinalis, your ribeye center. You got a nice little marble. Now this is Australian. Goes around 6-7 BMS, which is only telling you the marble score. So this is a high marble in Australian, and the Australian range goes all the way to 9. This is going to have nice juicy marble. Cook it. It'll get plenty of fat to render.
Are we putting anything on the grill or no? Is it because I know stoves are very wonky and don't always work. So
we tried it a couple times.
And it's not sizzling.
You know what? It was definitely sizzling. So part of my reach.
We're gonna sizzle it.
So it's definitely hot. So
all right, chef, don't be scared.
One of the things that we have to do, especially if you're doing this at home, make sure you have a hot surface. If you're not going to be grilling the Barbie, if you're going to be using the Barbie outside, this is where you want to hear.
Oh yeah.
So I hear that. That's the sound of summer right there for you.
That is the sound of summer, right?
One of the things I know, because I consider myself a grill aficionado. That's the one thing I can. I'm not a big cook in the kitchen, but I love cooking on a grill. So I just take the meat, put it right on the grill. But I have friends that will do it in a pan first and then sear it, then take it outside and put it on the grill. Is one method better than the other?
You could actually do either or, actually, to be honest. It works. It really depends on the cut. If you go for a thinner cut, a smaller cut, you go straight to the grill. If you go for something like this, if you have different temperature spots on your grill, you can play around with it. If I'm working inside a home and I don't want to smoke the whole house, I'm probably going to finish in the oven. So depending on the temperature that I'm looking for, I'm going to go for a medium rare. Ribeye, high marble. Now this is a Wagyu. It's always been dry aged and a little bit of whey aged. So it's going to have to, the enzymes are going to break down the protein. So it's got very, like I said, very forgiving. You go all the way to well done, you'll still have a nice juicy bite.
So chef, let me ask you. I see you have a lot of seasonings on the steak right now. But I also see that you have some, beautiful sauces and stuff like that. Do you ever marinate your meat before you put it on the Barbie? Because sometimes it could cause a little bit of a fire.
It does. So timing is everything, right? So the steak, depending on the cut as well, if I'm going to go for something this large, we also have marinades. We have our zingy rub, which is super popular right now, especially with shrimp. People love that.
Okay.
It's delicious. We go for thinner cuts. We can start right away because the flame is going to be just hot enough, just fast enough, but you're not going to be burning all the marinade.
Got it.
Now, depending on the oil they use, a lot of marinades call for olive oil, very flammable. So if you're doing that on the Barbie, that's just going to be flames all over the place. You're going to get all the carbon buildup, the char that you get on the side.
Don't do it.
It's not tasty. It's not good for you either. So,
right.
You know, one other little tip I've got too. Again, since I'm Mr. Grill, I'm Mr. Grill today and Mr. UFO. So I keep. You know those spray bottles that they have?
Yes.
You know, like Windex or whatever.
Yeah.
I fill one with water, and then when you're on the grill, just in case the flames get to be too much, put a little water spray, it tamps it down for a little bit. Now, you can't do it too much because you don't want it to get too cool.
Hey, listen, while you're cooking the steak, we got to talk cocktails.
I was just going to force you to try
this. Charley, what's going on, Charley?
Everything's going on. We got the party over here. I'm known for getting things started. I'm going to be talking about my personal favorite. We have the Unchained Passion, which is going to be a seamless blend for summer. the sizzle in summer. This is gonna be a passion fruit lemon cocktail, and it's one of my all-time favorites. We have an espresso martini here, so you can come see us for brunch. Get some pancakes, steak, eggs, and then we also have our Fade to Blackberry over here. That's gonna be a bourbon-based cocktail, which is another one that pairs really great with the steak. But lucky for you guys, I brought cocktails for you to try.
All right, what are these?
So this is going to be our Fade to Blackberry. That's the bourbon base. I know you guys were both excited about the espresso martini.
Bourbon and what, Charlie?
Yes. So that's going to be our blackened whiskey, blackberries muddled with mint. So it's a nice contrast between like a soothing, refreshing, but also on the sweeter side. Just going to bring out that smoothness of the bourbon. I know you guys both were interested in that espresso martini. I'm going to go ahead and shake up that Unchained Passion for you to try too. That one's my favorite.
I love passion fruit. I want to try that.
I got
sounds
you.
like summer in the backyard.
Oh my gosh. This is literally the best summer cocktail.
So what's the alcohol base there?
So this is going to be Don Julio. And who doesn't love tequila, right?
Exactly.
We love our Don Julio.
Tequila for the summertime, you can't go wrong. So this one I got for you here to taste. But
Beautiful.
don't forget the bubbles.
Oh.
It's going to be topped with Chandon.
Okay.
So we're not skimping on the liquor in this baby.
So tequila, passion fruit, and bubbles.
All right, Charlie Gonzalez, thank you.
Of course, y'all.
Cheers.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well,
Cheers.
STK
Cheers to
Steak.
you guys.
We need reservations. You're
Please.
open
Yes.
Monday.
7 days a week.
7 days a week, we
can
have a
find it.
DJ. We have a location in Midtown. We also have one downtown meatpacking district.
Beautiful.
Come see
Thank
us.
you. All right.